Friends, it is Monday. Let's talk about SoFi. What is going on here? This is the most important week. This is the week we've been waiting on for a long time, literally pre-COVID at this point. If you are a SoFi investor, you've been here all that time, or you just got here, maybe you've been here a few months, a few days. This is the most important week right now for SoFi. It doesn't mean you're going to be incredibly rich this week, but it is going to leave a few options for investors in SoFi. It could either leave you an option to go, okay, we're going to see a rate cut and this is going to be really good for the future of SoFi. Or it's going to leave you in a situation where SoFi will probably start to move pretty heavily here, as it already is, and it may allow you to sell out, get rid of your bags, and kind of reposition yourself going later into a situation, which we'll talk about that. But anyway, know this before I say anything else, I'm very bullish on SoFi in the long run. I think this is a growing company, and they are very much in a situation where things are going to progress very much so, as long as we see these rate cuts start to happen, which we should. So with that, Elizabeth Warren came out today. She said, hey, we need a 75 basis cut on the situation that is unfolded in front of us, so we do not go into a recession. And that's a huge cut. So I don't think we'll see anything that crazy. Jerome Powell will probably do something a quarter of that or half that. Probably that's what's going to happen. And that's where the market's kind of left right now. It's going to react to those situations. So either if it's a 25, a 50 base cut at this point, how that's going to work out, I think either way, the market is showing signs of rallying off of that news, that the market is like, hey, we like this either way, and we're gonna move a little bit here. So we saw that in the market today, especially with a lot of bank stocks, especially SoFi. SoFi was moving today pretty good. The fact that SoFi is in $8 right now, and even after hours here, SoFi is trying to climb back to like at $8.12 at this point. It hit $8.10. It's trying to get back up there. So this is really, this is good. $8 for SoFi at this point is like $1 million. I mean, if you've been here for SoFi, you know what I'm talking about here. I don't think anyone's in disagreement right there. So with that situation, we are hours, day away from hearing what's going to happen here with Jerome Powell, what the Feds are going to cut, and what they're going to do. The question is, everyone's asking, everyone's wondering, how high is SoFi going to go? And what's going to happen after some kind of rate cut here? Is this going to make me rich? Do I keep? Do I sell? What do I do here? So here's probably what I think's going to probably happen. And please understand, I am not a professional. I'm just a joker with a YouTube channel who's an investor just like you, and who's had some luck in the market and trying to follow the zeitgeist and the situations and where the Fed's at with a lot of things. And when you're investing in a bank stock like SoFi, it's going to be very volatile, especially the whole market is going to be very volatile here these next 2 months, because October is always bloody, September is always bloody, but October is always half and half. And then we have November, which will be an election month. So there's just a lot unfolding here. With that situation, can SoFi hit $10 here in the next 10 days? I do believe SoFi could run very close to $10. Now, anything over $10, I don't know. That's a lot of volume. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of movement in just a short time. Now, SoFi has done things like this in a 4 to 5 day period, where it's went from $8 to $9.50 to even $10. We have seen very low 10, but it has done this in the past, just a year ago, just off some basic news, even with SoFi. But it has not been able to keep a double-digit number here for quite some time. This is a different situation that we're left with right now, where we go, okay, Jerome says, hey, we're doing rate cuts. We're doing rate cuts maybe in the end of October, beginning, whatever. We're going to do another one in December. We're going to do one in January. They're going to lay out a plan, and we'll see how the market reacts to that. They can't do anything too low, because then the market will go, well, that's not enough. And then if they do something that's at least enough to where the market's like, hey, we like this, that'll be better. But they know they have to do something fast here, and obviously, they're watching the market and seeing how it's reacting. The market's never been in a situation like this. We're coming off a 4-year low, coming out of COVID. The market has not done well the past 4 years, and this has honestly been the hottest year in the market here for quite some time. And now going into a new year here with a new president, there's a lot that's people are wondering about here. How is the market going to react going into 2025 with, whoever's in charge here? So with that, Sofi not only is a company that is growing incredibly right now, but it's a stock that has become very popular, and people are trying to have patience with it because it is so volatile to this market right now. And when you look at this chart right here, just look at this candlestick chart here. Look at the massive pull up, the massive sell off, the massive pull up, the massive sell in right there. It's just a back and forth situation, but we're seeing a lot of strong green candles here as well. So SoFi by no means is in a situation where it should be losing more ground. This probably, like I said, will be the best week of SoFi that we're going to see in quite some time. You as an investor have to decide what you're going to do. I know a lot of people have commented and they've said, I just want to get out. I just want to get out of SoFi and start over. It goes to 850. I want to get out, sell my bags. I don't care about making profit, or I just want to get somewhere close to getting out. I've been in here for far too long. I get that. I understand completely. And some people are like, hey, I'm just buying more. This is good. I'm not leaving. I get everyone's reaction to what's going on here with SoFi. Absolutely. I'm going to be honest. I hold two big bags of SoFi. Well, not bags, but I hold two big positions in SoFi. And I'm going to be honest, one of those I will probably sell out of when SoFi has a really good move here. Whatever that move is, whether maybe it's just to a basic $8.90, maybe it's to $9. Maybe SoFi goes to $10 here by Thursday, Friday, possibly, maybe. What I do suspect is going to happen here, that either way, how big this rate cut is that it will be met with a FOMO reaction where investors are going to go, this is great news. People are going to buy in like crazy. They're going to be buying in at $8.50. They're going to be buying at $8.20. They're going to be buying in at $9, $9.50. They're going to be buying in at these very high rates compared to where SoFi has been even in the last year. Very dangerous very dangerous price positions right now. And I think the market is going to trick people. I think the market right now is going to have another shakeout here going into October, because the uncertainty in how these rate cuts are going, either way how big they are, I don't think they're going to be too big. I don't think they're going to go big at first. I think the market will trick people, and this is where you have to be very careful. If you're not in SoFi for the long run, if this is not something you're willing to stick with for at least the next 4 to 6 months, or even a while, you have to be very careful where you're buying in right now. SoFi is famous for doing this, and I think this is going to be generally the whole market right now. I think people are going to be very, very excited to be buying into the market this week when they hear good news off of rate cuts. And of course, Jerome Powell's going to come out and say, hey, we're happy this is going to happen. We're expecting this, that. The market's going to continue to do well. We're going to do another rate cut X here. Be very careful with this good, aggressive news. This will leave situations where people get stuck buying in way too high. And that's where the market's looking to trick people. It's looking to trick people. So, friends, I give both the white and black situation, the double-edged sword right here, because I just want to be completely honest. The long-term future of SoFi is going to continue to do good here. As long as we don't have any more major disasters or, COVID situations, SoFi is going to do well here. The issue that I see right now is that people are going to buy in really high right now, and then they're going to get burned somewhere here in October when the market goes like, hey, we don't know who's going to win this election. We're scared, and people are going to get shooken out again. They're going to get shook out of the market here in October, and it's going to leave people with huge bags. They're going to be mad. They're going to be, commenting terrible things to me, and like, why'd you tell me to buy in that high? This is why I'm telling you, be careful how high you're buying in. This is why I told people 2 weeks ago, you better take your position right now. Take your position at these low prices. We're just watching and waiting right now. This is a watch and wait game. We need to see what these rate cuts are going to be, what they're expecting to do here with upcoming rate cuts, and what Jerome Powell is going to say here. They're obviously wanting to do the most and the best they can for the market. The market is very, very touchy right now. That is obvious that the market is very dangerous. It's in a situation where it's looking for help. Inflation's still bad. All these things are still bad. And when people are having to go into these high rates with their mortgages, cars, everything, it doesn't leave a lot of room left for other things to put, especially the market to have a lot of buyers. So expect this to be a very volatile week, to be up and down, up and down. And this is going to be a new chapter for a lot of people in investing. This is going to be a significant moment, a historic moment in your life with investing, that you're getting ready to go through a Fed rate cut here soon. This is very, very interesting. So, friends, I want to wish all of you the best of luck. I'm excited. This is going to be a great week. And also, too, if they come out with a good enough rate cut, more than likely we're going to see crypto start to move here. We could see Bitcoin go back to 65,000 here very soon, if not more. So, friends, talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.